Okay, so today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a new series that I am starting. It is going to be, I'm, starting it in Vlogmas. However, I'm hoping it'll continue and it'll just be a lifestyle change. So it's simplified Christmas, or, simple Christmas. I feel like what I have been striving for in our home with traditions is simplifying them, not making them super crazy, streamlining processes so that it's easier to maintain and keep things tidy and out of my head. I thought I would share with you guys some of the areas in my house that I have simplified. I have maybe a couple of clips of me actually doing the process, probably not, maybe. If I do, I will include them as we, B-roll through this. One of the first areas that has changed my life. Now, we live in a 1957 beach house. So if you are familiar with 1957 architecture in Florida, it's a mess, all right? So we haven't gotten around to really demoing and remodeling our house. We have done a lot of the infrastructure. So we've had to do AC, new ducting, new roof, new drainage, new electricity, new plumbing. We've had to do a lot of work, but it ain't pretty work. It's work so that your house doesn't fall apart. So we are not in the realm of renovating just yet. We're trying to get all of those kind of infrastructure things done and then move on to the prettiness. But for right now, I've just got to make do with what I have. So we have this little closet, standard little closet, and we took the doors off a long time ago and put up curtains, and I just love it because I can just take the curtains down and wash them whenever they get kind of grungy. Sean and I used to share this entire closet. So we used to share this closet, and Sean used to have that half and I had this little bit. And then I just started to get really overwhelmed, and I could not, I don't have that many clothes, but I just couldn't get stuff put away very easily. It was driving me nuts. So I ended up moving Sean's closet into another closet that we weren't even really using, the one in the garage, in the laundry room. And so this became my whole closet with a couple things up here that are Sean's. So I'm going to show you what I did in order to simplify this space, and that changed my whole thought process. Now, I did get rid of 2 bags of clothing, and then I made sure to store away any clothing that is not in season. So I have these big totes. I don't think I have one readily available, from Container Store, that are just canvas. They have a zipper, and I just put away all of the summer, spring stuff and just have out my fall and winter wardrobe, and that's fine with me. So what I ended up doing was some of the things that made me happy. So I went and bought these hangers, and these are from Threshold, I think, from Target. I absolutely love these. They're so nice. They have these nice little ridges that keep your clothes from falling off. And it's just super nice to have them and all of that. I also added this peel and stick wallpaper. I actually bought this wallpaper from Amazon for another project in my house. And I was like, I have all this leftover wallpaper. I'm just going to use it here. So I did that. And then I added a little affirmation, because everyone needs to remember that you're amazing. And back here, I just did the same thing. I've got some clothes washing. So there's that. And then what I did was I brought in our chest of drawers, have it in here, and then I could have my jewelry cases here, my headbands, and all of that. I just hung up the bags that I knew that I would be going to for the winter and the fall, and I just put them over here on these hooks. And then for shoes, I just took this rack that I already had, and I just stuck my shoes on them. So that's a real organic way of storing shoes. Always had this system, but it works like a charm. I buy these crate things, boxes from, where did I get you? Bell's Outlet. And I just add little clip-on thingamajigs to make the labels. I'd like to get on my Cricut and make really like fancy labels, but this is gonna do for now. And then we just have all of that. And it just makes it look really nice, even though it's a mess in each of these. They're just crap, like all the purses, all the hats, and then Sean's random. My kids love that one. That is a look at one of the simplified spaces that I have done, and it has just changed my life. Like, it's so much easier for me to get dressed in the morning. It's so much easier for me to put away my clothing. I just literally, I'm like, if I don't wear something within a week, it goes right into a bin, and I either try to resell it or I give it away. Because why am I holding on to something that I'm not even using? You know? All right, so let's go to the next space. All right, the next space is our kind of make-do closet. So this is literally our only closet in our house right now because Sean is repiping our whole house, and our other linen closet is still in progress. So this is a look at our current state of our closet, and this is without me like zhuzhing it up. All right, it stays pretty much like this regardless of my kids or my husband going through it. So what we have here is all of the items that we need for medicine, any of our like shaving extras, any of that kind of stuff, travel stuff, our dirty laundry, some, you know what those are. Blankets are back there. And then right here is our like swim stuff. So we keep all of this in here. I will say that before we use any of these blankets, I always wash them just because they're down there and I know that they're collecting dust and blarg. So just FYI, so you're not like, oh my gosh, your blankets are next to your poop pullers. Well, those are clean. I am a crazy person about cleaning poop pullers when, so anyways, just, you know, FYI, okay. We have Polly's little job chart is here, and then a little dry bag. Okay, so what I will say is that these kind of areas always stressed me out. I always felt like, you know, I had all these bins and all this stuff, and then I would just like chuck things in the bins. And now I've gotten a lot better about having, you know, designated places for specific items. That's the biggest. It's like micro organizing. I macro organize for the kids and micro organize for like us in the house. Does that make sense? So where I don't go super detail oriented with the kids organization because they're gonna wreck it, and that's fine. For things that Sean and I have to access, I like to keep it pretty well organized. Really easy now. If the babysitter or Sean need to find something and they don't know where it is, they can open up the door and find it immediately. It keeps it really organized and, again, simplified. My biggest thing is just don't have so much. I was like hoarding crap, and then I was like, what am I doing? I can just go to the store and buy another one if I need to. I don't need to be a psycho about this. So I just do that. All of our important documents and our Christmas cards. I keep extra Christmas cards. I think people spend a lot of time and money making them, so I keep them in a binder up there. Extra wipes are there, and then I also have like extra, what is it called? Shower curtain liners are in there. As you can see, we really are stocked up on wipes. And I mean, do I need to explain any further? Super easy, super simple. And that is a space that I have simplified, and it has helped out a ton. And this I did over the summer or spring. No, I did in the spring because it was before we repiped. And I will tell you, it was so easy to take everything out so that Sean could repipe and do all of this and then store it somewhere else and then put it back in. So, simplifying spaces every day of the year. Okay, so those are the two spaces I wanted to share with you guys today. As I think of other areas that have been really useful that I've kind of simplified, I will share them with you. And as I do the process and reorganize areas, get rid of stuff, all of the things, I will share that with y'all as well. So I hope you guys like this. Give me a thumbs up, send me a comment below. Are there special spaces that if they're really junky and crazy looking and just all untidy, does it drive you crazy? These were the two areas in my house that were like causing me to go nutso when we did need to find things and put things away. And so now it's like so much easier and actually enjoyable. I mean, is anything enjoyable when you're like putting away laundry? I don't know. Maybe for some people. But anyways, it makes it halfway enjoyable. All right, I hope you guys liked this and we'll see you next time. Bye.